Hi, welcome to 2015 and Edinburgh and the New Year, so Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to talk a little bit about the general trading conditions that we expect to see, and we're coming into 2015 through what I can only describe as an area of high volatility. The volatility arises from two or three main areas, and that's what I'm going to talk about now. The first is basically political uncertainty. We've seen something in the last few months where Russia has basically nibbled off a part of the EC, and to very little response from the EC. With the incident about the plane, which was shot down by somebody, and really nothing has been resolved about that. So a lot of problems coming from there. Then we've got other long-term economic situations in the EC. Greece is coming up to a kind of emergency presidential election. None of the issues which have been affecting the EU really see any reasonable long-term solution. Greece was bailed out, and now it's not able to pay its bailout bills. France, well, the economy seems to be slowing down further and further, and we have the prospect of deflation, economic deflation, running throughout the EC. This is a terrible shame because the EC itself was created to prevent any further European war, and this is a very laudable ambition, and one I think that we all have a stake in. Yet we see continual nationalism of the worst sort. We see fascist or let's say proto-fascist political parties gaining seats in the European Parliament. And this seems to be a one-way process. Nobody seems to be speaking out against this, apart from there was a speech at New Year by Angela Merkel. All this leads to a lot of speculation and to a further source of volatility, which is currency. We've seen drops over 6 months in sterling, which is gone down about 13% in the last 6 months. The euro is progressively under attack, and we've seen that reducing by about 17% over 6-7 months. This makes everything we sell that much more expensive, because we are basically trading in dollar commodities whose prices are denominated by the dollar. And you have to ask why something from China is sold into Europe with on a dollar price. Well, the reason is because whenever people trust the dollar, and whenever there is high volatility, people will turn to the dollar and they will buy dollar. They will sell their stocks and shares, and they will sell them, and they will keep dollar bills in their pockets. And this is what we see over the next year. So prices which are already high because of well-informed and well-financed farmers are going to appear even higher to the rest of the world, who doesn't earn dollars and has to buy dollars. And we are going to see significant demand destruction. The prices are already high in dollar terms, and I really am worried about the future of dried fruit and nuts in the next couple of years, as these products start distancing themselves price-wise from their snacking competitors, which are basically things like savory biscuits and snacks made out of flour and water. We have to be very careful how we handle this, because the default risks are also very large now. A container of almonds is maybe $180,000, and that means that people can quite easily be destabilized. So my advice to everybody, and what we're doing in Freeworld, is to reduce your risk. go forward as risk-free as you possibly can. I'm sorry to sound so negative, but that's my view, and let's not overextend ourselves. Let's progress safely through to the next sector. Thanks.